Okay, hello everyone. My name is Govind and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel where I share content related to data analytics, Power BI, SQL and all. And in today's video, we are going to solve one important DAX-based interview question that has been asked for the role of Power BI developer in TCS. You know, TCS, one of the biggest IT company we have in the world. So this particular question has been asked in the technical round, and what was that? So I'm going to tell you about that. Please be with me till the end of this video, and I hope you will have something new to learn. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, so please do subscribe for more such videos. So let's begin. So before telling about you the question, let me tell you about the data. So currently I'm having date table and sales table, and these both tables are connected to one to many relationship, right? It means that the date table, any column from the date table can filter out any value from the sales table. This is what we mean when we have one to many relationship between the tables, right? Okay, so let me tell you about the scenario. So here we have one measure which is sales, sum of sales amount column, and one slicer in which we have year column from date table, right? So it means that we can filter out this particular value from this slicer, because here is coming from date table and sales is coming, sum of sales, which is this measure, is coming from the sales table. So this is what we mean when we say that both tables are connected. It means they can filter out. So here that table can filter out the sales table, right? So interviewer has asked that what if this relationship does not exist. So he deleted this particular relationship, and as a result of which what happened, the slicer functionality for filtering out the sales value is not working anymore, because we do not have that physical relationship which is compulsory for filtering, right? So in that way, how would you pass the filter from the date table to sales table? What dex would you write? So that was the question. So let us solve this particular question. I'm again going to this sales measure, and I'm making use of calculate here, because whenever we need to modify the filter context, and I would say that almost 90% of the time we use calculate while working with Power BI DAX, right? So we are saying that calculate this expression but in a modified filter context, and in filter argument of calculate we will give TREATAS. So TREATAS is a function that is useful when both tables are disconnected and you have to pass the filter from one table to another table. Even if you are not having any relationship, you can make the filter work. So how would you use TREATAS function? Let me tell you. So first you would write TREATAS. Now look very carefully that TREATAS accepts two arguments, expression and column name, right? So before that, let me tell you about the TREATAS function, what is being written in the Microsoft documentation. So here I am here at the TREATAS function window. So if we read about the definition, it applies the result of a table expression as a filters to columns from an unrelated table. This is what I said, that if the tables are unrelated, then we can use TREATAS. Look at the syntax, TREATAS. So the first expression that it is asking, it should be a table expression, right? You should not give an expression that result into a scalar value. You should always give a expression that results into a table, right? Then the column. So the parameters, table expression, any expression that result into a table, this is what I said, and column, one or more existing columns. So how would you use in your measure? Let me tell you. Okay, so treat as, so first argument should be a table. So I am making use of values here, because values return me one column table, right? Values of date table, date column. So treat these values as a filter to the order date column from the sales table. That's it. The two arguments you have filled for the treatise, you have closed the bracket for the treatise, and now you can close the bracket for the calculate. Commit to the measure. Okay, so now you can clearly see I can easily filter out the value, right? It is respecting that particular filter even if I am not having the active relationship between the tables. So how treatise is working, one more time I will explain you. So in the first argument you should always give the expression that results into a table, and if I tell you what values does, so values give us the distinct one column table of that particular column that you pass into the value. So if I show you what does value return, so I will control C and I will make use of this DAX query view, and I will try to evaluate and then the expression. So after evaluate you can write any table expression and can see the result here in the bottom window. So okay, so from date table it has given us the one column table, and this whole column would be passed to the order date column of the sales table, which is this column. So this is how the filtering is working out. So the table that you need to filter out, it should be the second argument, right? Because here I need to filter the sales amount, and sales amount is coming from the sales table, right? And that's why I have given here sales order date column. So the table that you need to filter out, the column of that table should be passed here, and then in the first argument it should be a table expression, and most of the times we use values in the first argument of the treatise. Remember this, and this is how you can use treatise function in your DAX code. So yes guys, this is all about this video, and if you know any other solution to this particular problem, so do let me know into the comment section. I would be happy to see that, and please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, and I will see you next video. Thank you for your time.